The changes being made in ISO 9001:2015 are considerably more substantial than those produced during the 2008 revision. The new standard is based on Annex SL, the new high-level structure, HLS, that brings a common framework to all management system standards. This helps to keep consistency, alignment different management systems standard, offer matching subclauses against the top-level structure, and apply common language across all standards. With the new standard in place, organizations will find it easier to incorporate their quality management system into the core business processes and gain greater business benefit. The new 2015 version downsizes those 8 QMS principles to 7. Organization context. The new standard expects you to understand the organization's context before establishing its QMS. The environment, culture, values, purpose, and interested parties are all examples of things you might need to consider before developing an acceptable QMS. Total responsibility for the QMS will be lifted from management representatives and shared throughout the organization, with top management maintaining accountability. Documented information. The new ISO 9001:2015 standard has merged documents and records into documented information. Documented information refers to information that must be controlled and maintained within their supporting medium. While the previous terms have been eliminated, 2 new terms have taken their place: retain and maintain. In short, procedures have been changed to maintain information, and records refers to retain information. Quality Manual is not a mandatory document, along with 6 mandatory procedures from ISO 9001:2008 version. The revision no longer requires certified organizations to maintain an up-to-date quality manual. Be aware, however, that the documentation requirement is still part of the standard. It is still necessary to document, maintain, and preserve relevant information. A quality manual therefore remains one possibility for fulfilling this requirement, albeit not the sole solution. Risk-based thinking. Risk-based thinking has always been implicit in ISO 9001. It's about anticipating and preventing undesired outcomes. Why go through the effort of planning or reviewing activities? We do these things to prevent future mistakes. The new standard expects organizations to identify and address risks explicitly and to identify opportunities that might better their abilities to provide products and services satisfying to the customer. Exclusions. Any requirement may be excluded if it cannot be applied. However, should you decide a requirement cannot be applied, you must be prepared to explain why. Objects, outputs, products, and services. An object is anything conceivable or perceivable. In theory, this will significantly expand the scope of the standard. The term product is now referred to as output. The old product definition has been expanded into 3 separate definitions: output, product, and service. Other clarifications and modifications. The phrase products and services has replaced the term product. Service has been given a whole new definition of its own. This should help clarify that ISO 9001:2015 applies to a variety of services. Customer property has been modified to include products, services, and processes belonging to all types of providers, including customers. Continual improvement now refers to enhancing performance indefinitely. In other words, improvement no longer has a finish line. Organizations must now identify, acquire, and share knowledge. Product realization has been moved to the section denoted as operations. Management representative has been dropped. Responsibilities previously held by a management representative can now be reassigned to an individual or a group. Preventive action has been replaced by risk-based thinking. Equipment has been replaced by resources to provide a higher level of flexibility. The new standard considers knowledge like any other resource to be managed by identification of the knowledge necessary to carry out the activity in compliance with the QMS and to achieve the defined objectives. Conclusion. The management focus is vital for any system to survive and will be reinforced by making quality a responsibility of all rather than the sole responsibility of a management representative. Last but not least, the new standard ISO 9001:2015 will see the return of boardroom involvement in QMS management. Contact us at info@lakshi.com or visit www.lakshi.com to upgrade from ISO 9001:2008 to ISO 9001:2015 or implement ISO 9001:2015 from scratch.